Hello and welcome to another StripyCubing video. Today I'm going to be doing another unboxing from Corner Twist. Right, so in the box were these two things, what I actually ordered, and they gave me a free lime green cube stand, which is interesting. I don't use these, but I might just keep this on my desk and put the odd cube that I'm using on it. So that's nice. That's a nice little extra. So this is a relatively new store that's opened up. It's UK based. They used to be known as QiYi, they're now known as Corner Twist. They recently rebranded. So let me just get this open. This might take a while. Right, so one stabbed finger later, this is what I ordered. You'll probably see this is the Thunderclap version 2. I haven't ever used one of these, not in a competition or never got one before. A lot of people don't like them, but I wasn't a big fan of the original Thunderclap, so I'm interested to see how this one is significantly different. And this is the new WuQue, which I'm very, very excited about. So I'll open this one up first. I've tested a few of these at one last competition. This is apparently the 4x4 of choice for many people now. So let's open this up. Right, so here it is. So first turns. I'm not particularly fast on 4x4, so I'll give it a shot. So from what I can tell, so far it seems to be sort of breaking in as I'm using it. It's ridiculously stable. So if you're, I'm quite a rough turner on 4x4 because I'm not used using 4x4s at the moment. I tried to do a parity algorithm and forgot it halfway through. So I'm just scrambling it now, but it feels a little bit rough at the moment. There's a bit of feedback, but I think that will probably go away. I think this will probably be very, very smooth once it breaks in fully. It's pretty effortlessly turning as well. Doing middle slices seems quite easy. What I love is the fact that the top layer stays with the middle layer when you're doing slices such as that. And regular M slices are really good. That's often something with my Kang Fang I have an issue with. So I like also these particular shades, although they're not my favourite. They are really high contrast, and I do love them. The camera doesn't pick it up very well, but this is that sort of dark fluorescent orange and regular darkish red. The same that's on the QiYi. And the same that's on the WuQue 5x5. These two cubes feel very, very similar in their way. This feels a little bit more sort of soft, a little bit softer. This feels a little bit more harsh. This feels more like the QiYi Volk. But I think I'm gonna. This is instant main now. As soon as this gets broken in, this is what I'm using. So that's really, really nice. Onto the Thunderclap version 2. Now this is a bit of an older cube. I like the fact it comes with a box. I'm a big fan of cube boxes. I put them in my cubes in bags quite a bit. So it's nice it comes with a box. I wish more cubes came with a box. That's the hinge. There we go. Right. Pity it's the old colour scheme. Or shades rather. So first turns. I like this. I like this a lot. Corner cutting is nothing that you wouldn't expect. Couldn't do. Just cuts the other way. Line to line. It locks up at line to line. Just under line to line is about where it cuts reverse, and it cuts that reverse. Basically 45 degrees. So nothing that you would actually need. So it feels a little bit wobbly. That might just be the tensions at the moment. They feel maybe a little bit loose. It doesn't feel it's going to pop at all. So that is much more common, obviously, with newer cubes. I'm used to using slightly older things. It's very, very loud. Not ridiculously loud, but you can sort of hear the echoiness of it almost. The design, I forget what an ordinary Thunderclap looked like. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the squared off corners, but I much prefer this over the feeling of the squared off corners of something like the Gans. And this still has that quite round centre. It feels sort of hollow feeling, but it's certainly not ridiculously cheap feeling, or as though it has. It almost sounds as though it has those hollowed out where the gaps in the like the Huolong or the Volk, where they have the little holes in the corners to make it more airy. It feels a little bit airy, but not quite. It feels, yeah, I quite like this. It feels a lot faster than the. A lot faster and a lot smoother, like sort of a slicker, I suppose. More effortless turning than the original Thunderclap, which I didn't like. I didn't like the fact that it felt horrible and sort of sluggish if there was no lube in it, and then if you put too much lube in it, it just sort of felt gummy. I didn't like that feeling at all. But this sort of gives feedback quite similar to puzzles that are a little bit more airy, which I like. So it feels very, very smooth at the moment. I'll probably be breaking this in. I'll need to get new stickers for it, because I don't like these particular shades at all, but very, very nice. I probably won't do a review on this because it's an older cube. I'll probably do maybe a mini review of this. I'm not a very good 4x4 solver, so it's probably not worth me talking about it that much. So yeah, thanks for watching and goodbye.
Écrivez-nous de quoi vous avez besoin, on vous expliquera comment vous en pensez.